Before I go to that, 3 techniques of mind control in Patanjali. These are very practical things which we must put in our day-to-day use. The first technique is Chitta Prasadana technique. Chitta Prasadana, Prasadana. Chitta Prasadana means to make the mind tranquil, tranquility, serenity, clarity, happy. You can use any word. There is no one single word translating Prasadana, but several words. So Chitta Prasadana technique is that technique which will make the mind calm and peaceful all the time. It's a time-tested technique. The sutra is 33rd sutra in first chapter. 33. Sutra number 33 in first chapter. And the sutra is like this. Maitri Karuna Mudita Upekshanam Sukha Dukha Punya Apunya Vishayanam Bhavnataha Chitta Prasadana. The sutra says you must adopt 4 approaches in life for maintaining your mind in a calm and peaceful state all the time. The 4 approaches are as follows. 1. Always have friendship, maitri, with happy people. Sukha. Friendship with happiness, happy people. Karuna or compassion. Karuna or compassion towards dukkha or unhappy people. Third, mudita, M-U-D-I-T-A. Mudita or delight towards virtuous people, punya. People who have got lots of virtues. Take delight towards them, take joy that somebody is successful in life, somebody has got good qualities. And lastly, upeksha, U-P-E-K-S-H-A. U-P-E-K-S-H-A. Upeksha. Upeksha means equanimity. Equanimity towards people who are not virtuous, or when non-virtues are displayed, bad qualities are displayed. When somebody displays bad qualities, maintain your state of mind equanimous. Don't disturb your state of mind. These are the 4 approaches to be taken. Just a few observations on these approaches. Friendship is always towards happy people, because the company that you keep decides the state of your mind. If you are in the midst of people who are all the time complaining, critical, negative, you will not know how you become complaining, critical, negative. In the midst of people who are sad or depressed, automatically you become sad or depressed. So now I am giving you a good hint, going beyond Patanjali. As age catches up, try to keep company of younger people. This is a very good hint. Because the younger people are always bouncy, energetic, looking forward to life. An old person, 55, 60, if he has company, I'm not talking about old person here. No, it will apply here also, wait. If a person, I should not say old person, if a person of 55, 60 If he or she keeps company of 55-60 age group, then the discussion will be only about hypertension, diabetes. It's very normal. Very normal. I was dealing with a personality who was the voice of India, who was a very highly acclaimed dramatist, and he was suffering from ILD, interstitial lung disease. It is a slowly deteriorating disease. And when I was dealing with him with pranayama practice, everything, there was a lot of improvement. And then one day he told me, doctor, we have formed a nice WhatsApp group from all over the world of people who are suffering from the same disease, and we are sharing what progress we have made, and we are sharing each other. And I was looking at him, and then he said, something wrong? I said, you are the most foolish person. And then he got a shock, because you are elder to me, well-established, reputed person. I said, you are the most foolish. He said, why? I said, if you have a WhatsApp group of people who are suffering the same disease, you are only talking about the same disease. How will you get out of it? You must keep company of people who are healthy. Otherwise, you will talk only your disease. You have to ensure. That is why Patanjali says, keep friendship with happy people. We do exactly the opposite. When somebody is happier than me, I am not comfortable. I just go away from that person. Hey, you're both kush. I don't agree with the person. When somebody is not happy, I am very happy. Okay, I am better than this person. This is our normal approach. Patanjali says very clear, keep company of people who are happy. Second, compassion towards people who are unhappy. We rarely have compassion. What we understand by compassion, we either have sympathy or we have pity. Both are totally different. Sympathy is only lip service. Some person is suffering, I say, oh, so sorry I'm so sorry, you're going through a tough time. Nothing happens to me. It's only lip service, I'm just sharing something. And pity, never have pity. Pitying is standing on a pedestal, looking down upon the person. Oh, I'm so sorry. At the same time, at the back of the mind, you are very happy that I am not having that problem. This is our normal. See how present day world has made human beings, created wrong times. When some person is suffering, limping, or you hear suddenly some person has got cancer, your first response is, oh, I'm so happy I don't have it. It's such a wrong response. The response has to be, oh, I'm so sorry, let that person get over with it. But I immediately come to myself, I'm so happy I don't have it. You're always standing on a pedestal and trying to see the other person down. It always involves superiority complex. Pitying is adopting superiority complex and looking down upon a person. Never have pity. Compassion is compassion. You are sharing time with the person, sharing the journey of the person. You cannot take somebody else's pain, but at least you are traveling along with the person so that it becomes lighter for the person. It's almost similar to, see, in English we have beautiful 3 words. Apathy is total indifference. Sympathy is little better than apathy. It's also indifference. But at least your speech shows you have got some concern. From apathy, sympathy. From sympathy we come to the best term, empathy. Compassion comes very close to empathy. You are empathizing with the person. So, compassion towards people who are unhappy. Third one, wonderful, only Patanjali can think about this. Always take delight or joy unconditionally when any person has got good virtues, when any person is successful in life, when person is displaying, when person is prospering in life. We do 2 things. One, normal, jealousy. If not jealousy, the second closest, comparison. We compare. And we have very strange expressions in English language. We have this phrase, oh, that person is doing very good for himself. I mean, that person will do good for himself only. Why should he do good for you? This phrase itself is so negative phrase. When somebody is doing good, say somebody is doing good. Don't say for himself. But our phrase, this all, in corporate sector, this is very common phrase. Oh, that person is doing very good for himself. That means that person has progressed in life. When I train my children in football, there are lots of parents who will come and watch their children playing. But it is so unfortunate that every parent is watching only his daughter or son playing. That person is not watching the game, not watching other children playing. You're only watching at your child how it is playing. Some parents a little bit evolved. They watch some other boys playing very nicely. And then in the halftime they will bring the child. Very nice, but you must become like that. Gone. Again you are watching from the selfish point of view. No, take pure delight when somebody is succeeding. This gives you so much joy. Yoga people should be at least like that. When somebody is doing good, be very happy. Let the person prosper. What we think is by bringing somebody down, we rise up. No, we will never rise up. For us to rise up, we have to do something. By showing somebody in bad light, I don't become better. But that is what I do. So mudita is a beautiful thing that Patanjali brings about. Take joy or pure joy or delight when somebody is progressing. Last one is still beautiful. Equanimity, upeksha. Equanimity comes very close to a very dangerous thing called indifference. Equanimity and indifference externally are the same. And today indifference is disguised in very, very respectable terms. I hear lots of people, particularly in the Western world, they say, no, I give a lot of space to him or her. Be careful of the space. Giving space means I am not bothered what he or she is doing. It is very thin line which divides that, giving space. These are all terms that we have learned in our cunning ways in the modern world. Equanimity is not indifference. Example given is beautiful, you know what the example is. When some person is drowning in front of you, you can just turn aside and walk, I don't know that person, let him drown. That is indifference. But equanimity is not indifference. Equanimity is going there and trying to save the person. But, a big but. The but is ensure you don't get drowned. This is very crucial in close relationships. What we do is, when somebody is showing negative qualities, we go on nagging. We go on trying to change the person. And in that process, we spoil our state of mind. Continuously we spoil our state of mind. No. Remember, even when people are suffering from some ailments, the best you can do is to be close to the person and try to alleviate the ailments. You cannot take the suffering upon yourself. You should not disturb your state of mind. I have come across a real example. Some student coming close with a long face, and I say, what happened? Why are you looking so sad? He said, my mother is in hospital. I said, so? Your mother is in hospital, why are you sad? Should I not be sad? I said, definitely not. Your mother is in hospital, do everything that you can do to help her, but why are you sad? Remember one thing, a person who is rich can distribute money. Only when you are happy, you can distribute happiness. If you are sad, how can you take care of your mother? Because you are sad. You have to maintain your state of mind equanimous for you to help some person. Don't bring about, I am very close to the person is suffering, so I must suffer. No, wrong logic. No justification in life which says you must be unhappy for this reason. Throw that philosophy out of the window. You have to be happy all the time. Yes, with that happiness, you can help people. Doesn't matter whosoever close to you, whether my son, daughter, wife, husband, mother, father, whosoever it is, they are sick, go and do everything to make them happy. But you maintain your state of mind, don't be unhappy. It requires a lot of working upon yourself, because we are brought up in an environment which says, I mean, I have seen people, close relationships, how can she enjoy when her husband is sick? What is it? Why can't she? She's doing everything to help her husband. Why can't she be happy? You don't force unhappiness on the person just because somebody is unhappy. No, you do everything for that person to be happy. Not even leave one stone unturned. Be with the person, provide, help with money, help with time, but your state of mind, maintain equanimous. That is Upeksha, equanimity of Patanjali. This is a very nice principle in life. Otherwise, our graph will go up and down, because something or other is going to happen all around us. How long can you remain? Today this person is okay, tomorrow that person becomes sick, tomorrow something happens here, tomorrow all the time you will be down, up. No. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Equilibrium state of mind is yoga. Maintain your state of mind at an equilibrium, an even keel. Don't fluctuate up and down. Maintain it equally. I think I will stop here, otherwise I will go on throughout the night. We'll chant 3 ohms. Back straight. Breathing. 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly open your eyes. Before we part, one small observation. When you say Shanti, 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 you must be clear that Shanti is very important for yoga teachers and for you sincere people. This is the word Shanti. You don't have to write that. In Sanskrit or in English, we write this as Shantihi. These 2 dots is this HI. Shantihi. If these dots are not there, then it's only Shanti. Okay. So when we say Shanti, 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 all the 3 Shantis have this dot. So you cannot say Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi. That means only the last Shanti you are using that HI. The first Shanti also has to be Shantihi. Second Shanti also Shantihi. Third also Shantihi. Yes, you can prolong the third one, no problem. But at least pronounce Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. No problem. Make the 2 dots in all 3. Yeah, is it clear?
Yes.